So breath wants to come in nice and low into the ribs rather than up into your chest. So you can pop your hands on your ribs if you want, and you're just going to think of breathing in, feeling that rib cage expand, and then as you breathe out, it's all going to relax back down again. And again, we breathe in and breathe out. Let it relax. Now, as you're doing this, I want you to start to think of pushing the top of your head up towards the ceiling. So we really want to think about nice wide breathing as we stretch through the spine. Now from here, we're going to start rotating now, starting with the neck. So you're going to breathe in as you twist the head over to one side. And then you're going to breathe out and bring it back. And again, breathing in. We're still pushing the top of the head up towards the ceiling. And coming back. Now, we don't want any other movements going on in the neck, so make sure that as you take the head over, you're not letting that chin drop down towards the shoulder, and you're also not lifting through the chin. So you really want it to be staying nice and even, so it's just pure rotation through that neck joint, side to side. One more each way. Just think about relaxing those shoulders down, and it's really just going to stretch through the side of the neck into the top of that shoulder. And then bring it back. Okay, now from here, you're just going to raise your arms out to the side. And we're going to begin with rotating through the arms, and then we're going to add on some spinal movements. So pushing those fingers out nice and wide, we're going to start to rotate the arms forward, and then we're going to rotate them back. Now as you're doing this, you're watching that the shoulder joint, as you roll forward, doesn't end up sticking out. So as you can see, this is me going way too far. So the shoulder joint needs to stay back, nice and relaxed. And it's all just coming from the arm, so just twisting in the shoulder and back round again. So twist and back. And now we're going to start to add in the spine. So as you roll the arms forward, you're going to allow the spine to start to flex. And then roll the arms back. And we're going to extend, so lifting through the chest, not too much with the chin, it's all coming from the center of the chest and up. And then again, we roll it forward. And breathe in and up. So keep going. We roll out. And roll in. And then bring yourself back into the center. And from here, we're now going to bring the arms up, and we're really going to work on the rotation through that upper spine. So we're taking the arms basically just out of the equation. So we're going to keep them up. If you find this really uncomfortable in your shoulder, you can also do it with the hands crossed over the chest. So preferably arms up. Again, we're sitting nice and tall, so right up on the sit bones, top of the head, again, pushing up towards the ceiling. We're going to breathe in. Now, as you breathe out, everything's moving from the chest. So we're starting to turn to one side. Arms shouldn't move. Your opposite hip should stay down on the floor. Breath in. And then breathe out. Bring it all back. And again, breathing in. Other side, we breathe out. Twist it round. Breathing in. Breathing out and back. And as you're twisting, for this one, you're watching that you don't end up leaning back or leaning forward. So staying nice and tall, pushing to the ceiling as you rotate. Just one more to each side of this one. Breathe out as you rotate. And then come back. And then other side. And back. And then we're just going to straighten out the legs. We're going to add on, and we're going to come into a version of your saw. So you're going to start in the same way. This is just to make sure you're not cheating. So coming here, and then from here, you just let the arms come out to your side. So this is to make sure that you don't end up pulling the shoulder way behind you, thinking you're rotating and you're actually not. And then from here, you're going to go for some small pulses forward. So you pulse, pulse, and then sit nice and tall again arms are going to come up and then back through the center. And then other side, so we rotate. Arms come out. We pulse. Pulse. Sit tall, arms up. Rotating back, one more each side. Twist. Arms out. Let that back finger, little finger come up towards the ceiling as you pulse forward. And then up. Arms up and back. Last one. Arms out. Let that little finger up to the ceiling as you pulse. Sit tall. Bring yourself back. And bring those arms